Okay, so part 3. What I've done is I've loosened all 4 bolts, both on each side, to get it to the point where this is in a nice balanced condition. Okay, it's loose, yes, but we're going to fix that. But it's balanced now. So the way we're going to fix this is we're going to slowly tighten up bolts until we start seeing the imbalance. Once you start seeing that imbalance, you want to stop, back them off a little bit. And then you're going to start looking for gaps between these 2 plates. Now in mine, it's the top one over here. The bottom one is okay. I don't have to put any shims in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the washers, the extra washers that you have when you built this, and you're going to determine this gap after things are snug and you still have balance, and you're going to pull it, like I'm going to pull this bolt out. In my case, it was 1 washer here, and then it on the top. I didn't have to put anything in the bottom, just the top. And then you're going to go to the other side. Let's see if I can do this. I'm going to go to the other side. And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to snug these up until you start seeing that imbalance. Now on this one, the top was okay, but the bottom needed 2 washers in between these plates. And what this does is keeps this from allowing you to draw those plates together so it doesn't transfer that load and give you the imbalance. So it maintains that balance. It's a simple fix. It works for me. I think it will work for you. So I'm gonna put the 2 in over here, but again, you have to snug these up just enough to where you're seeing the imbalance, and you back it off a little bit and get the balance back, and then look for these gaps, and then you can take, let me show you this. You can take, in my case, 2 washers. You pull this bolt out, and I actually use a screwdriver. I will push them up in here, grab it with the screwdriver, and then push the bolt through the other side. And that way you can keep them in place. And then you can snug everything back down and that keeps your balance. And that's all there is to it. And then you don't have to send the whole thing back. So I don't know that I'm going to show everything as far as taking everything apart. I don't think that's necessary. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. You can always send me questions. If it turns out that you guys need to see it, I'll add another part to this showing that. But again, it shouldn't really cost you anything but a little bit of time to fix this. I would recommend during your build, it is really important, and I'll do this in my review video that I'm going to do, when you're building this. Now they've done a really nice job of assembling this with carriage bolts. I was able to assemble this whole thing by myself. And I'm not a big monster guy. I'm average size, and it's, it's just because of the way they designed it. It's a really nice design. But I do recommend that they have notes all over the instructions. Don't tighten everything up until you get this thing square. Everything's square and level, because you're going to have problems if you don't. So I'll cover that in the review as well. But before you go through this process, if you haven't leveled everything up and made sure everything, the verticals are level and square, you can use a number of different tools to, like on this, I actually used a pipe fitter's level, which is, they're about, I think they're like under $10 at Amazon. But they have this nice little groove. This is what it looks like. They have this nice little groove, and it's magnetized. You can set this up there, and it stays. So it's pipe. It's just a pipe fitters. It's what they use to, weld up piping. So you can get one of those to make sure this is nice and level before you even start this process. So let me know in the comments if you need me to show, pulling bolts out. I think it's a little silly, but yeah, you guys should be able to do this. You just have to determine the gaps, and then that'll bring your balance back. This is, I don't want to say this is a detractor to Ritfit. I think Ritfit has made a nice piece of equipment. I love it, and if you don't like going to a commercial gym and you're not using massive amounts of weight, this is a great piece of equipment. This changed my whole home gym. I love it. I think it's really well done. It's really well priced. The packages they did on Black Friday were amazing. I can't say enough about it. So don't let this one little issue keep you from purchasing this. This is a really nice setup for a home gym. So again, in the comments, if you still don't get it, let me know. I'll try to walk you through it. Hopefully this helps everybody. I'm glad I'm able to, figure out what's really going on and help everybody, because I know this is happening to a lot of people. I've seen it all over, reviews and people asking questions. I've helped a couple of people already just by talking them through it. Just doing it without a written, illustrated procedure is difficult. I like this. This is going to be much better for everybody. So I'll stop carrying on and we'll get this sent out. Good luck, everybody. I hope this goes well for you.